Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks for coming and tuning in. If I sound a little sleepy tired today, it's because I am sleepy tired. In part because I hate Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you will have probably seen my tweets this morning. So I update my Twitter username to reflect whether I'm going live or if I'm offline and that kind of stuff. And every time I do that, Twitter makes me authenticate. And historically, it's been click on the boxes with cars in that. Or click on the box that has two of the same object. Or rotate this animal so it's pointing the same way as this hand. And I just gotta do one of those and I get in. This morning, they made me solve mazes for rats. And I had to solve 7 of them in a row correctly to get into my account. And I messed up the 7th one, so I had to start over. And then I messed up the 7th one again and had to start over. So I have solved 21 rat mazes this morning. And I'm so tired. I don't want to solve any more rat mazes. Corporations is a fuck. I hate it. But we have Persona 5 to be our lovely hand up out of that darkness. When we last played, we had started the school festival at Shujin Academy. And for the second day of the festival, which is Wednesday, Akechi is our special guest, so he's gonna give a talk or something. So I'm excited for that. Who is texting me? Oh, Photo from the takoyaki. Photo time! This is when we were at the food stand. Aww, that's really cute. Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It was more delicious than I'd imagined. It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, but still good. Yeah, don't know why, but food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us? You got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took of Nona's yakisoba? With the big red mountain of ginger? Oh! No, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth. That's a cute little. I love the little like photo segments. I'm assuming, yeah, we have to stay here. What do you think, Morgana? I watch videos. I watch the DVDs.
Yeah, right. How stupid do you think I am?
It's okay. I'll tell you everything. I just don't want to lose you.
That's all I needed to know. Hey, come here.
With their misunderstandings resolved, the lovers united. So, love's not all fun and games, huh? You need to put some effort into it, too.
Oh.
Yeah, I did not need the charm, but, I can safely go rent a new DVD. God, down to 22%.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders.
Okay, I was about to say, why the hell is Yusuke here? And then I remembered that he's like off because he had exams.
Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous?
Yeah.
How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Get to the crux of the problem.
Aren't you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer. She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if this is all hypothetical, mind you.
Alright, here we go. Music stop. We're gonna get to the thing.
If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Yeah, he does know who we are. Oh shit, that's bad, actually.
Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down.
He's looking directly at us.
He's lying, right? But if it's the truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
Oh yeah, no, he's goading us. He's like, oh, aren't you gonna ask me who they are? Anyone who was really a fan would ask who they are. Only if you had an ulterior motive would you not ask who they are.
It's only my personal opinion.
truth. What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well.
Yeah, call his
I'd like
bluff.
to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
God, Akechi does speak like someone who's never used the internet.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
Yeah, no one
I
uses
want
that
you
room
to come
anymore.
too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Oh, yeah, no, he's...
What do you want to talk about? No.
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
Yeah, he has been. Us too?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse.
I mean... He is like a hotshot detective. We should have seen this coming.
I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
Okay, at what point... At what point is Morgana gonna talk and he's gonna be like, oh, that's what I heard.
This guy has a persona too?
Right here, I guess.
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal, you say?
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion.
Yeah.
Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established.
Yeah, that's the thing, is they don't care about proving it. They just want someone to be held accountable.
Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment.
Because they just want to... The police just don't want to look bad. And we've made them look quite bad.
If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
Yep. Welcome to the criminal justice system, Ryuji.
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
You're demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, they're going.
Ooh.
I'm sorry about
Weird.
the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
Hey, totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
I mean, I figured it would play out this way, but...
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Oh, that's right.
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
Hi, Sojiro.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
We're gonna have to have a
Post-festival party?
conversation.
I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh?
Kasumi, hey.
Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun. It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
Oh, goodness.
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition, the Student Sharing Special! But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down!
Okay.
Now everybody, join in! Don't fall behind the dance club.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing.
Oh boy.
Senpai, let's do it!
Do I have to dance? Let's bust a move! I'm just gonna have Morgana in my backpack the whole time, just jostling him around. What is... I'm not... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Very impressive, Senpai.
Joker busted down.
Now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music!
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Oh boy. I still don't know where this scene is going. This is a weird direction. Anime cutscene. I mean, cool, good dancing. It is not the dancing I would associate with this style of music.
That's crazy.
I do love getting to see Morgana talk in cat form now. It's like this ballet ice skating stuff feels like a weird match to this music. Oh goodness. I left the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
I could tell.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Want me to walk you?
Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
Bye, Kasumi. That was a weird additional scene, but like, I'm not mad. It's just very strange. Jim's quieted down. Looks like the dance is over. I ought to head home. And so Jiro's gonna want to have conversation. The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? Wait, was that not the post-festival party? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So, I could use a change of pace. How about it? Should go to the post-festival party with Haru. Sure, let's go. Did I not just go to the post-festival party with Kasumi? This is a very weird sequence of events. Is this, like, out of order? What is happening? Thank you. I'll be waiting at the gymnasium. Oh, that's right. Okay, that was just the intro to the post-festival party.
Everybody give them another round of applause!
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
Oh, I'm worried.
It's so frustrating being unable to do anything.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
Oh, boy.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you!
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up!
He's talking to me, isn't he?
You're up.
So it really is me.
Sorry, Haru.
Come! Everyone's waiting!
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're Akumura-san?
Yes. She's my
Seriously?
I'm sure you're, still grieving.
Cool way to intro her, dude.
My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh? Oh?
Man, he's going in for the
I
kill.
mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities.
Ah. Why? Why is every person we talk to actively getting us in deeper and deeper shit?
So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Kara's in trouble. I need to change the subject. Well? Do you have a boyfriend?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
Wait!
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about!
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? Gentlemen, it hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl.
You haven't been acting like it.
Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
What is the point of this part of the party?
Just when it was getting interesting.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future.
Oh, have we not forged our confidant with her? Maybe this is that.
As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too.
Right, 'cause she's a senior.
Here, I'd like you to have this.
Sakura Amezaiku.
I bought it earlier.
It's delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Oh boy. This is an interesting turn of events.
Welcome home.
Hey, Futaba.
You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
Now we have to have our conversation with Sakura.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately.
Hi, Demon Fox King. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety.
Oh boy. I am not stoked about this whole plot.
They're saying whatever they want.
Oh, thank you. I'll have to take a sip. Oh, thank you for head pats, too. I appreciate it.
So, how's the investigation progressing? Any
Have a sip
clues
of my
yet?
Pepsi.
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
Yeah, they're just pressuring Sai into this weird, distorted headspace.
Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally.
And they're entirely setting her up to take the fall.
That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Oh, I hate his smug, smarmy face. I hate him so much. And he's not even in charge of stuff.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Oh boy.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Oh goodness, yeah, no, she's having a panic attack.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Okay, cool, we're de-escalating.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. But still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these phantom thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Okay, good. Because he was kind of weirdly nonchalant about it, but it's good to know that he was like, okay, this is weird, I'm keeping an eye on this, but I'm not going to say anything. Because it is positive progress.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official.
You did?
My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at.
Wait, you were a science communicator?
It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you?
Yeah.
You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well.
Yeah.
Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
I didn't.
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Okay, so now we have just straight up said that I'm a Phantom Thief.
Asked? Stole?
It's okay, Futaba. I would not have phrased it that way, but you're under a lot of stress.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
It's no joke.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months? And on top of that, Futaba's involved too.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Sojiro, it's not the best situation for anyone involved.
What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you
notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids.
Okay. We're on a roller coaster. Like, it escalates and de-escalates. It escalates and de-escalates.
And I end up getting consoled by her. God. Real pathetic, aren't I?
I'm sorry.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Thank God.
I mean, who would believe such a story?
You would be surprised.
Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Yep. What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation.
The fucking understatement of the century, Morgana.
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
God, it has been a long, long day. What? He knows everything? Gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Nona was not okay. I had a feeling that Boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes. She was killed by a mental shutdown. It's the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second, though. Didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? I mean, a government official, right? Because he was a government employee. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Damn right. I guess the chief had an inkling after all. Looks like we managed to avoid the worst possible situation.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. So late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. You can stay if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you two can share the bed. I'll sleep on the sofa instead. No. Morgana, you get the floor. Or the shelf. I'm gonna go home. Night. Do I have any more decorations?
Yep.
Oh. So I'm not allowed to do anything.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to do anything.
Well then.
Morgana's just gonna say yup and go to bed.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
Shido, that's the guy, right?
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
Oh boy. That's a lot. That's, what, 300k?
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
There was no choice.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
You know what, Sojiro? I appreciate it. I know.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy number 1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man! Just let me dream a little. I sure could use 30 million yen. I would not say no to 30 million yen. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Doing Yusuke's voice makes me want to yawn, because it's so breathy. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now.
Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous.
Yep.
On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
Yeah, that's the thing, is how much of this, if we know that a good bit of it was a setup, how much of it was a setup?
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort.
Yeah, it's an incredibly expensive trick.
There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us.
Yeah, whoever's doing this is very, very powerful.
So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
No, he was.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly...
No, this conversation can go a lot of directions. I will refuse to put any blame on Haru for this.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too!
But that doesn't mean we can't just stop.
But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables. How the turntables.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see. I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Damn right.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, Ryuji.
About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I know how you feel.
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You gonna give up?
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
You know, that's pretty grown up of Ryuji, honestly. That is the most introspection I think I've ever heard from him. Got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this, too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this. Together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
Can't let things end here. We have to figure out who's behind everything.
Hey.
Another box cape for you. Cool, there's my stuff from Tanaka's. Okay, let's take a quick break, because we've been going for a little over an hour. I will see you all in 5. Get up, grab a stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, and we'll see you all in but a moment. Hi everyone. Welcome back. I hope you all had a nice break. Grabbed a snack, grabbed a drink. I grabbed another Pepsi, and I had a beef curry pastry.
Hey!
I'll be counting on you. For what exactly? Akechi tomorrow. Let's buy some stuff. Let's just buy those. There we go. So next time I'll be able to do stuff. Do I have any games? I've beaten all the games, and I have watched my DVD already. Let me check my plant.
Nice.
So I have my king piece.
Wow.
And then I think I'm good on infiltration tools, so let's train.
You want to do it?
Let's get some HP. I think I have protein.
Yes.
Let's chug some protein.
Now, let's carry out our plan. Okay.
I love being able to levitate.
Nice going.
All right. All right.
Well then.
Nice, 7 max HP. Not bad. Not great, but I think that's the best use of my time.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late.
Right, this has been his whole campaign platform.
The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete.
You should elect me to be in the new government, and then you should give that government as much powers as they want.
We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this.
You should give me emergency powers, like they did to Chancellor Palpatine in the prequels. That didn't go wrong.
Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
Oh boy, he's part of a splinter faction of the majority party? That's not good.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
And as we all know, if a politician promises something, they'll follow through on it. So everything he's saying is true.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Oh boy, I'm really glad Sojiro's not in this conversation.
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, The groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Oh, so this is why we target her.
Huh? Really?
Akechi is the one who brings us this target. Interesting.
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
Ryuji, you of all people should not be surprised by this.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses.
I love my escapism by playing my video game about a corrupt criminal justice system.
If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
Yeah.
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge and extremely personal.
Interesting. This is a very interesting side of him.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
True.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We don't have a choice.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Interesting.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
I mean, I would hope not.
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's okay. You need some personal time. It's fine.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
My guess is, I mean, they'll probably reveal to us what it was in a second, but, like, my guess is, like, it's the anniversary of her father's death or something, and she's just like, this is just a really bad time. This is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Hey, Sai. So that's the story of why we targeted you. How do you feel about it?
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case?
Yep.
That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the two mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Justice, baby. Do you believe me now?
Believe you? I'm just considering it as a possibility. Then again, if you wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
Yep.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus.
Yeah, sorry, it's all the illicit substances that the cops pumped into my body. It's just throwing me off a
You're
little.
completely worn out. But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. Yeah. Le jugement.
Alright. No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
I mean, lucky for you, I haven't done it yet, so we get to play through it together, Sai.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
Futaba...
A girl shouldn't say things like that.
Again, Morgana, that's not the takeaway I would have from that statement.
You tell her too.
Don't do that.
I thought you'd like that.
What do you think of me?
Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Weird. Why are those, like, scenes getting, like, blurred out by the cocktail they put us on? Now, for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Oh man, thank God government shutdowns don't happen in real life. That'd be crazy. Where are we meeting today?
Oh, right. We were never told where to meet up.
At the courthouse. Where's that?
Hint, the government office district.
Kasumigaseki. Kasumigaseki?
Indeed.
Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there, though.
Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Diet Building is right near there, too.
For real? What kind of scary place are we going to?
We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet.
So, we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi?
We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
Interesting way to refer to a building as revolting.
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Okay, cool, we got a deadline.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, People like us standing around here is quite unnatural.
Okay, let's talk about this. So Akechi got photos and video of us disappearing into the metaverse. Why are we still meeting up to enter the metaverse in public places? Why can't we enter the metaverse in an alleyway like we did the first time with Kamoshida? Why aren't we doing this at my house instead of on the sidewalk? Why do we always enter the metaverse from the sidewalk where everyone can see us?
Well then.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
Don't worry, I already got his number.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that.
So what, like a gladiatorial arena?
Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Yeah, and especially like if we think about a rigged system, right? Because the reason she's doing this is because she feels it's her only opportunity to get a promotion. Because the structure of the police and the criminal justice system have not afforded her opportunities, presumably in part or in whole because she's a woman. I mean, like, what's something that's like rigged?
Gambling, then.
Futaba's got it.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
So like a casino?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Yeah, because you're playing the house. The house always wins.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Ooh, cutscene.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Of course, it was a casino in the intro.
Let's go.
Right.
Oh, and the, like, scales of fate.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form. The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
Fair point.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Alright, let's run down the list.
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru? Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
No, but they're supposed to match your cool outfit. They're supposed to hide your real life identity.
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
We also did not tell him all of the other code names.
Now then.
This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route.
I just love the idea that we're gonna be in a situation he's gonna look at like Haru and go like, shit, what was yours? Fuck, I don't remember. Alright, who's my crew? Do I have my usual all-girl crew? Let's bring Akechi.
Do you have a moment? Oh?
I think we swap out Haru, unfortunately. I love Haru, but I want to see what Akechi's skills are.
Wait!
Hey, we can't go that way. We'll garner far too much attention. Let's find another route. This way? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I thought I saw something out that way, but... Okay, we're going in that way. Okay, nothing at the end here, so we'll just go in.
Okay.
Looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
That's your mask?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
That's what you think a rebel looks like?
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted.
Yeah, sorry, Ryuji, not everyone has as hard a time as you.
Considering what I see before me, it It's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
Yep. That's right.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card, as always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Yep.
Will you please stop interrupting?
He's excited. He never gets to be a criminal.
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
It's his first time.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Well then, let us begin by securing our route. He's just a little guy and it's his first day, okay? Cut him some slack. Oh, liquid mercury, nice. That's a good get. Oh my goodness, this is a fucking maze. Grab some of these. I love more liquid mercury. Let's try it the other way. Back across here, just get that urn. Alright, here's a door.
Indeed.
It won't open. But perhaps be blocked from the other side. We should probably try to look for another way through. Okay, vent? No, vent is also blocked. Maybe it was on this side. And this way. Ah! Here we go.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
Oh, her outfit is sick.
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
Alright, well.
So you've come.
Oh, she's so fucking cool!
The treasure is located on the manager's floor, at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it! Over there! It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
Alright.
Let us get after her, Joker.
Let's fucking do it. Can I open this? No. Can I open this? No. God, I always forget how tight the camera is in this game. Grab this. And we'll get the elevator.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a player's club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
That was technical?
Casinos typically have a membership system called a player's club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
A shadow!
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
I love that he's brandishing a wine bottle as the weapon.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all.
You're gonna do this alone? Will you be alright?
Who knows? I would estimate that you all won't even have to step in and help, though.
Akechi, we gotta work as a team if you want to do this.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood!
Of course it's Robin Hood.
Persona!
Okay, he's got Almighty. Interesting. Almighty Bless and Curse.
The opponent is strong.
I don't know anything about this. He's trying insta-kill. Nope.
Persona! The opponent is strong.
That's neutral to Bless. Let's try Seodine. Resist Psychic.
I'll use my persona.
How do you feel about Nuke?
Persona.
How do you feel about Fire? There we go. And Akechi did nothing. You're not so bad. And I am capable of much more. Much more than nothing? Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait, doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can. But now that we have an infiltration route, I suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First, we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's disordered desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines. A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seems really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Of course. Perfect. I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task. Ah, yes. My apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all of your expectations.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got. Okay.
This is a rare opportunity. Let's steal Nijima's heart. Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too, if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low.
But our notoriety is high, so maybe we should hit mementos. So I can't go anywhere, because we did... I can't order stuff, because I still have to wait for things to arrive. Let's book. No, I want to book. Can I book? There we go.
Hey.
Alright. So we got a few books. Popular and obscure spots. Booktown. Planetariums. Fishing. Shrines. Tokyo Skytree. Chinatown. Let's do Craft of Cinema.
Make sure you close up.
Alright, I'm heading home. Films will seem more enjoyable once you understand mise en scène. Mise en scene?
Yeah.
Mise en what? Is this a French term or something?
Oh.
So, you finished reading The Craft of Cinema. Mise en scene. I thought film was all about story, but I guess every visual detail on the screen means something. This triggered a whole new perspective for me. I'm ready to watch all kinds of movies and DVDs now.
Alright.
Okay, just more games from DVDs. That's fine. I have to get a fresh DVD. That'll actually increase the stat I'm not maxed on. Time has finally come. No matter what happens, you have to change your heart. Right. I'll be counting on you. We may all have our own unique way of doing things, but we should proceed forward just as usual. As usual? I'm mostly telling myself that. I'm honestly not sure I'll be able to remain calm this time. That's why I ask that you lend me your help.
Hey!
There's no need to get too worked up about this, right? Take as much time as you need to get ready. Anything goes as long as it helps out our mission. You have our trust. You're our leader, after all.
Okay.
Let's make sure this plan is a success. Plan for changing Sai Nijima's heart has begun. Mission start. Alright, who's texting me? Ryuji wants to go to the palace. Takami wants to hang out. Soji, Shijo. Shurgijo. Game Boy wants to hang out. We're at 3, right? Let me save, just to be safe. We're at not 3, we're at 9 with Takemi. Yeah, we're at 9 with Takemi. And I really would like to get better revival items. So let's go to the clinic. I think we're gonna go up with her. Bruises, sprains, broken bones. Not A surgeon? I don't know if fall is the season for sports, but consider your age and don't overexert yourself. Well, I guess a kid like you doesn't have much to worry about there. You came because you saw my messages, right? Clinical trial. I might want to try a different environment so I can understand how pressure affects the data. For example, someplace that's high above the ground. I'll have to find a good location. Okay, let's do today's clinical trial. No, not just yet. We'll do another Takemi one. Yeah, let's go to the Skytree. Skytree, huh? Sounds like fun.
Let's go. Hey.
God, I forgot how fucking good her fashion is. The buildings look like specks from here. This truly is the best altitude at which to test. The atmospheric pressure should have dropped at this height. Are your ears okay? I feel weird.
Oh.
Can you pop them? Try pinching your nose and breathing out. Yawning can do the trick sometimes as well. Well, we'll just have to give it a try. I really hope this data helps me complete the development of my own medicine. Goodness, I'm just falling over my words today. Clinical trials like this usually can't be performed, after all. You really are a useful girl. I have to thank you for that, my little guinea pig.
Well then...
Okay, clothes off. Let's get started. That's a joke, right? Okay, good. Relax. Kidding. Give me your hand. First, we'll take your pulse, and then... I feel like my bond with Takemi will grow stronger soon. Alright, cool. Next Takemi hangout. We got some great data today. Thanks. We're back. Well, how do I put this? I'm glad you made it home. Yo, Akechi. What is it? Got any idea who the true culprit might be? Oh yeah, you said you saw a masked guy, right? I wanted to ask about that too. Did you really see him? That masked guy's gotta be the true culprit, right? If this so-called true culprit is acting alone, then there can be no mistake about it. I see. The next question is, who is that masked man? Unfortunately, I do not know that much. Ah, you're useless. That is quite harsh. Aw, you're making me blush. That wasn't a compliment. At this point, I have yet to even grasp any clues. But once this is dealt with, I will surely capture him. I promise you that. I'll be counting on you. Perfect. Leave it to me. It may sound somewhat odd for me to say this, but I am an exceptional detective. I assure you, I will catch this culprit. Look forward to it.
He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to say he can definitely catch the guy. No wonder he's a star detective. Even the way he talks about these things is different from us.
Yo.
Yeah!
Hey!
My illicit substances!
Oh yeah.
I gotta go order more illicit substances on the dark web. Because I just unlocked the chaos tier or whatever. A model gun, that's pretty cool. Homunculus. Protects from insta-kill attacks one time. Retail smile mask. I'll definitely buy this. Yeah, and it's model gun. I guess that's good for the persona to item transmutation. So I have a couple of them, but it's good to know I can get them here. And then homunculus. I have 13 homunculi. I'm not spending. Oh, and Salvation Crown. Salvation Crown might be good, because Salvation as a skill, I think, is like an all-res. Homunculus, I have 13 of them. I'm not spending 120k. Okay. So we got that. Who is texting? Chihaya, EY, politician. Let's get a new DVD to start with. And then maybe go see if there's more games to buy. But I think we just checked games and books recently. So let's get a fresh DVD. It says Guts, Proficiency. I mean, Guts is the one that will increase. And then let's see who else is around. I think that's it. Yoshida, UI, and Chihaya. What does Yoshida give us next? He gives us the one that lets us get more money, right? Maybe we hang out with Yoshida. Just because we haven't in a while. Yeah, let's go do his.
Please, consider what I have to say.
As the birth rate continues to decline, we adults must redefine our mission. We must create a country that can give birth to life. And we must create a country that can nurture that life. The power of this country lies with the power of its people.
Good evening.
Hello, Rokun. There's something I want to talk to you about. You won't be able to help me once the election begins, but we still have some time before. I'm about to give a speech. Do you think you could help me with it? I feel more confident when you're around. Okay, interesting. So he's telling me that there is a social link cutoff for him.
Let's say we head on over.
Well then, let's get started.
Everyone.
That you possess free will does not mean that you can always do as you please. To make your decisions based simply on loss and gain is to act like a heartless machine. The reason so few people care about their fellow man is because so few have the energy to do so. We politicians have fallen short of our goal to change society. We need your support more than ever. That approach isn't gonna work. You have to get the voters more excited. You're gonna completely lose the hearts and minds of the people. Again, what I'd like to say is...
What?
Councilman Matsushita? It's been so long since we last spoke. I wanted to stop by to see how you were doing. Oh, you have a high schooler volunteering for you, huh? My, times have changed. Do you know about the Koromoto children? Yes, Mr. Yoshida told me. That was nearly 20 years ago. I'm impressed that you're so interested in politics. I was a member of the Koromoto children as well. Yoshida and I joined the same year. I made an amazing career change, going from a pro wrestler to a diet member. I'm sorry, you were a pro wrestler? That's my fucking diet, man. I was elected easily, but I had no idea what I was doing. I realized I wasn't elected on my own merit when I failed to be re-elected for a second term. That was true for the both of us.
No.
You made a great comeback, though. You're truly an inspiration. As are you, old friend. You're working harder than anyone on the campaign trail. Oh, there's no need for false praise just to impress the girl here. Yoshida's well informed about the inner working of politics, so I'm sure he'll be a great teacher. However, I suggest you only do as he says and not as he does, if you want to become a diet member.
Hmm?
And what might that mean? I'm guessing she doesn't know. You really think you can win the election by being completely honest and making good arguments? Gotta secure votes, or else you'll be forever known as no good Torah.
What?
Without honesty and good arguments, there can be no political justice. It's been a while since I've heard one of your grandiose speeches. Roku, was it? Tell me, what about Yoshida here drew you in? His message. Roku. You address matters quite directly for a young person. It seems you've been taught well.
You're right.
I intend to teach her everything I know. That's what we agreed on. Le Soleil.
Alright.
So now I can really wring out shadows. By the way, how are things between you and Old Man Kuromoto?
Yes.
We're still not on speaking terms. There's something I'd like to get your opinion on, so I'll be in touch. Very well. Oh, that reminds me. You may still distrust me because of what happened with the missing party funds, but I'm not the one who pointed the finger at you. That's all I'm gonna say. Why did he have to mention that? Ah, my apologies. That's all for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good job. I'm sure Yoshida is a really, like, interesting social link. I just have had very little interest. Hello. Thanks again for your help today. What a mess. Past mistakes can really come back to bite you. It's hard to feel like you've ever truly escaped them. Some people can fight their way back up, like Matsushita, but many end up suffering under the weight of labels. Even after 20 years, still nothing more than no good Torah. But I will not give up. It's true that I lost a lot, but I did learn a great many things along the way. Somewhere, in the middle of it all, my old stubbornness was tempered into conviction, my one redeeming quality. That is why I want you to use your experiences to forge your own conviction. I will. Yes, you're still young after all. You have a great deal more learning and growing to do. Ah, I ended up talking longer than I expected. Well, until next time. Deleted by admin.
Good morning.
Hi, Makoto.
My sister is serious. Her determination to win this fight is reflected in that casino. She won't be easy to beat. I know that better than anyone. I want to understand our situation as soon as possible. Let's go to the palace today.
I think I want to go to
Sorry. Perhaps I am getting a bit too high-strung.
I think I want to go to Mementos first.
But I can't bear seeing my sister like this. We'll stop her, no matter what. If you're going by any chance, let me know. I'll make sure I'm ready at a moment's notice. Hey!
Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about that target in Mementos? That's what I'm thinking, Morgana. Who wants to hang out? Vegetables, Palace, probably Palace. Alright, let's, check our map. Haru, Yusuke. Haru's grayed out as well, which is interesting. I might not have a high enough stat to hang out with her. Yeah, if it's just Haru and Yusuke want to hang out, then I think we go to Mementos.
Oh, Mako-chan! I didn't realize we'd take the same train. Haru. What a coincidence. I was just thinking of you. Oh, were you? Yep. How should I put this? Our battles from this point forward are only going to get tougher, right? So, I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics. In the end, I came up with something, but I realized I'll need your help with it. Me? Sure. If I can be of any help, I'd love to work with you on this. I appreciate it. So, what I'm thinking is...
I need to see what their showtime is.
Now that I think about it, this is probably going to sound rather absurd.
Yes!
Don't worry.
Absurd is better.
If it's your idea, Mako-chan, I'm sure it'll be great. I'm glad to hear you say that. Well, ready to hear it? Huh? So, any thoughts? What a great idea! I'd be honored to help.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out.
Mm-hmm. Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes. I really look up to you for that.
Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but thank you.
I love them, and I'm so excited for
The
this.
star will grant us our wish if it's based on such a great plan. I'm positive.
So, this is the location you've been using as a hideout.
Can we just get started?
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
I highly doubt it.
How can you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy.
Fair point.
Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs.
Yes, he is quite promising.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor. And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
That would be helpful. Alright.
Alright, let's view requests. Today seems like a perfect day for us to go into Mementos. Let me check our intel.
Listen up.
This one's especially dangerous. This particular intel is on an ex-mercenary assassin. From what I can tell, he acts like a homeless man, but secretly carries out assassination contracts. If not even the police can deal with him, it's time for us to step in.
Really?
It'd be bad if we left us such a dangerous guy out on the loose. We have to change his heart. We need to take down the evil that can't be judged by law. No objections, right?
Yep.
We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's a unanimous decision. Okay, all that's left now is to take down the target in Mementos. Killer cleans up trash. Yohei Kiritani. Let's go.
Hey!
Okay,
Let's go. We'll do the palace later. This is the important thing. Yusuke's eating his little noodles. Metanav is reacting. Yeah, that's what I thought. New area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information. Looks like Mementos has expanded even further. I thought public opinion of us determined Mementos' expansion. And that has plummeted lately. Our notability must still be on the rise, even if it's because of our currently bad reputation. So, we're like a celeb who gets more famous because of scandals? I don't like the sound of that. Either way, the further we go, the more powerful enemies we'll meet. We need to be cautious in here. Let's go and see where the changes occurred, Joker.
Okay, let's get to work.
Okay, but first... I'm gonna need you to change. And also we should give you like a good thing, because you're currently wearing nothing. We don't know what you need yet, so we'll just give you Life Surge. Should be good all-rounder. He has 168.23. I think that's... yeah, that's the best we got. And then we don't have a better... any other better weapons for him. Alright. How do you look, my man? You look... why are you red? Everybody else has matching colors. Why are you red?
I guess On has red. He's like a weird... It's a weird color to have, my man. Alright. So our target is here. So let's start with 4. I assume they're going to be below us. Yep. So we'll go to 8. I think they're probably below 8. Yep. Okay. So we will go down. Sick. Got our mapping. Which means we can fully skip this floor. Nice. Okay, you're weak to blast fire. There's my... There she is. My world's holiest woman.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Oh, there's our fusion alarm.
They didn't stand a chance. Bored now. Go find a strong enemy.
Okay, so I actually want to go this way. Yes. Okay, and they're not interested in actually fighting me because they're weak. So we'll just grab our free items and then head down.
On these rails, it feels like a scene in a movie.
Alright, are they in Area 10? Jose is here, if they're not. We should talk to him to upgrade our crystal. Yeah, okay, they're not in 10. Where's Jose? He's down this way. Hi, bud.
Oh. Hey.
Hey, lady, is that a crystal you've got there? Well, let me see it. If I just do this, and then put that there.
Good.
Nice. All done. Now it should do you some good. Here you go, lady. Let me know if you find any others like it, okay? Learning about warped cognitions also teaches me more about humans.
Ring upgrade. Alright, probably can't afford anything. Get a forget vial. Oh, we can buy model guns from Jose. Okay, there's no need to order stuff online then. Or to order those online. Okay. What does this Ring of Greed do? President's Insight. Interesting. Well, let's see what that does. I want to take a look at that skill. And frankly, I basically never use Bleeding Dry Brush, so...
Treasure chest. Why don't we open it?
Yeah, let's grab some treasure. Debilitator Ofuda. Oh my goodness, you're big. You're a tall guy. Are you a strong guy? Eh. Bullet hail, hell yeah. Did not do much. So you're weak to fire. Oh, fire and blast. I can just Makoga. Sorry, folks.
No time to waste. Okay, let's move
I love how Akechi's in the back going like, ha, ha, like he did something.
Okay. A decisive bull.
Alright. Let's find the route down. I want to fight this guy at the very least. I might leave exploring the depths further for next time. Oh, it's a treasure key. It's the one that's weak to, like, fire. Okay. Get out of here.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Get in my Hearthstone of Scone.
Not bad.
Okay.
Is this the way down? Is this the way down? It is the way down. Alright. So he should be in this next area.
Here are the search results.
Wait. Wait, then where... Oh, you know what? He's probably blocking the path at the bottom. Now I feel like a dummy. I forgot that the strongest one is usually guarding the entrance to the next layer.
Hey, that's a treasure chest. It's fun time.
So we'll just loot real quick, and then we'll head to Area 12. Thank you for scanning this whole level, Futaba. Okay, we just go through every door.
I detect a shadow.
This door...
Cut back on food expenses, but should I go back and get that art book?
Yusuke...
Fox's behavior all revolves around art.
Yusuke, you should eat food. It's good for your human body. Whoa, there it is. Kiritani's shadow. I get chills just looking at him. He's an ex-mercenary who is now a professional assassin. He's no ordinary person.
Yes.
If even the police can't handle him, then it's up to us to take care of him. Let's approach him with caution. Alright, we will... Can't save here, so good to know. You're here? I bet that idiot from earlier put in a request to you. Sorry, but I don't plan on going away. You kids playing hero should go home to your mommies. We can't just let someone dangerous like you go around killing people. You guys are more dangerous from my point of view. Look, as a mercenary, I've seen a lot of torture. And torture is all about killing the heart and soul. You've been destroying the parts you don't like in people's character. To me, that's evil.
What?
Evil? Don't be ridiculous. We're doing our best to do what's right. It's my policy to only kill on the job, but I'll destroy you if you're gonna get in my way. Ah, swords guy. He's coming. Well, time to try elements on you. Don't worry, I'll finish you off. And after that, I'm gonna kill off daytime me too.
I'll use my persona.
How do you feel about being nuked to death? Is that good for you?
Joker got knocked down.
Oh, yuck.
No.
Oh, yuck!
Hey, Joker.
Oh, I just lost. Oh my god. Okay. Well, let's maybe try not having a persona that's weak to fizz out. Restart the battle. Now, what do I have? Can she put a shield on me? No. But she can attempt to put Forget on this guy. No, he blocks Forget. Okay. We can try Bless. I might have to restart the floor. Oh, thank God. Okay. Yes, please showtime.
For you, Panther! How sweet! It's just what I needed! How's that? Ha! Get a load of this! Perfect!
I haven't seen this one in a while. He's just got so much health. Oh God, I'm confused and I threw away ashes. Okay, I can try Curse. How do you feel about being cursed? Do you like that? Okay. See, I have heal. I gotta heal myself. I'm not confused anymore, which is good.
What's the plan?
So let's buff, and let's get me back up. Okay, and then I would not like to be weak to physical. That has counter. I don't have any strong to Fizz. Oh no, Legion is strong to Fizz. But can only attack with Fizz and, like, Ice. But that might be the play. I don't know, let's switch to our counter. And we'll see what happens. Ooh, next magical attack deals over double the damage for one ally. Let's put that on... Let's put that on Pro. Clown shoes. Okay, she can heal everyone.
I'm grateful.
That's a big help.
My skills exceed
And then
yours.
you can do... Is Almighty magic damage? Let's try it. At least he's not getting doubles anymore. Starting this fight with Dekarabia was bad. How do you feel about fire? He doesn't resist anything so far. He's just really bulky. How about we do Miracle Punch? How do you feel about Fizz? Oh, I got a crit. I'll take that. I still don't know what his weaknesses are, but a critical's a critical. Alright, I think we do another heal.
My thanks.
Thank you.
Manifest.
Alright, let's try Koga, just because that's definitely magic. Okay, that's fine. Try and crit him again. Yes!
You're looking cool. Go.
Miracle Punch is really good when you're only fighting one enemy. That dude's tough. Lots of levels, though. That's good. Wait! Listen to what I've got to say. The people I kill are all criminals. They escape the law and the police can't touch them. I'm just like you Phantom Thieves. I'm working to get rid of evil in this world. Don't let me go. I won't let you go. Sorry, but we're not the same. The Phantom Thieves would never murder people. No. Help me. I don't want to disappear.
Don't be ridiculous!
How can you say that after you murdered so many people? You better accept that you lost already. Prepare yourself. Fine. Do what you want. Remember, though, evil that ought to be erased will just keep popping up after I'm gone. We'll destroy evil in a way that's different from yours. You can disappear without worry. High counter, nice. That's definitely something to hold on to. Well, let's crack this door. Ooh, it's open. We can now expand the range of our exploration. Then let's get going. Can I save here? Because I sure would like to. Let me go to a rest area and save, because I think I'm going to end here for today, and we'll explore the rest of Mementos later.
I'll just add this.
Alright, so thank you everyone. Am I level 47? I thought I was higher. Well, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out for Persona. I'm going to play more Persona on Monday at 3 most likely. Keep an eye on my Twitter and my Blue Sky and my threads. I will have my schedule up on Sunday. But yeah, thanks so much for coming and swing by. Let's see if anyone's streaming. Let's see, Dupe is streaming. I don't know if they're doing subs only. It's the only thing. Let me check. Nope, they're working on Idle Tree. So, actually, they might be ending soon. So I'm not gonna rate them. All right, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. I will see you all on Monday most likely. Bye.